Hey y'all, welcome back to the garden on this fine October afternoon. Both Dylan and I are out here today in an effort to beat our first frost that is projected for early next week. Now, whether it comes or not, we have to do a lot of harvesting today because most of the vegetables we have in the garden right now are not cold tolerant, like our tomatoes, our potatoes, our peppers. Once temperatures consistently dip below 40 or 50 degrees, these non-cold tolerant vegetables are susceptible to damage, ultimately affecting their quality and making them inedible. So we are planning to do a big harvest today. While we're out here, we'll give you a mini tour to see how things are growing in our fall garden. We have a lot to do, so let's get started.
You want to start with your potatoes?
Let's start with the potatoes.
Yep.
Okay. Things are gonna get messy. Come on. All right, thank you. So these are our very crispy potato vines. Once they are brown and dead like this, that is when we can harvest them. You can certainly harvest them while the foliage is still green. The potatoes just might be a little smaller.
The little nuggets.
We're starting off with a slow start. So if you look closer, you can see this potato has some green on it. That's not good. That means that it was exposed to sunlight and the chemicals inside started to change. So this can give us an upset stomach. So instead of us eating this, we are going to compost it.
I would have ate it.
You would have gotten a bellyache if you did. Oh,
Dang, nice nuggets.
Okay, so these are Yukon Golds that Dylan and I planted. So I'm expecting some bigger ones. Not too bad, a little green.
I'll suffer.
See.
God dang.
Okay, so I'm trying to be as gentle as possible because you don't want to scratch or damage the surface. These have to cure for at least 10 days in the basement on a nice wire rack is where I'm putting it. You want them to dry so we are not washing them off. You also want to harvest these when the weather is dry. If it just rained, you want the ground to dry out because again, you don't want them to get moldy and you don't want to damage the skin. Unfortunately, I'm using my hands like a raccoon because we don't have a pitchfork.
Who needs a pitchfork?
I need a pitchfork.
God dang.
He's got a...
Don't get no ideas.
He's got a...
Don't get no ideas.
Oh my goodness.
All right, breaking out the spade.
The heavy equipment.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to be as gentle as possible. I don't want to damage the skin.
We also have no idea how many there are.
Okay, maybe we'll start over here, Dill.
Yeah, do you want me to do it?
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to break it up.
That's a good one. That's a good little nugget.
Literally golden little nuggets.
Wow. Dude, you did a great job. It's like a snowman.
He does.
Nice job, dear.
This is our potato harvest, our Yukon Golds. We did pretty good for 4 different plants. So now we are moving on to the squash. Okay, so this is this one was already picked. It's a nice little butternut squash. You can tell it's ripe because it's that nice golden brown beige color.
Wow.
That's a good one. This is gonna get heavy. Okay. orange and the deep green. So each squash variety is different. Some might be cold tolerant more than others. However,
Good use of the clogs.
still in my work clothes. Dylan and I don't want to take any chances on losing any of our vegetables, so that's why we're just picking everything. Here is our tower of green beans. These are our pole beans. I think there is 2 in here, 2 or 3. We have some of the bush beans still below. They're obviously dying, but we are going to continue picking the beans. We have some tomatoes. So far the beans look pretty good, so I'm just gonna keep picking. You want to help, Bill?
Yeah.
Look at these long boys.
Dang. I don't know what we're going to do with all these.
We're going to freeze them.
Freeze them.
Freeze them. I don't have a pressure canner, so we can't water bath them.
They're just everywhere.
But beans,
There you go, dear.
like most of them, are not cold tolerant, so we don't want to lose all these beans to the frost. Right, Joe?
That's right.
Fig also loves green beans.
I was trying to see if we have anything underneath. Really got to go through the... Oh, hey now. I got one. Oh, he
job.
looked kind of gross.
Okay, well, toss them. There's some underneath, look.
Good pick.
Shit.
I just love the way they smell.
They just smell good, don't they? Guess what's for dinner? Green beans and potatoes. And green tomatoes.
Ooh. Oh. Okay, here you go.
This one looks gross. Ooh, these look gross.
And my poor corn.
Yeah, your corn did not do well, Bill. I'm sorry.
My poor, sad corn.
There's a bunch over here.
Yeah, there's a lot more over here, too. What do you do with this thing? That'll feed a family of 4, that bean.
See, some of these are already starting to turn because the weather is changing. It's getting too cold for them. So when they look too pale green or they have any, and this one actually doesn't look too bad, but if they have any holes in them, we just toss them.
Obviously, this guy's
That's too far
toast.
gone. Yeah. And hot fish peppers. Aren't they pretty? Hang on.
Yeah, they don't feel pretty coming out.
I use these to make my own hot sauce for chili. Thank you.
Ooh, here we go. This is what we're waiting for. A couple more green peppers.
Yeah, peppers especially are very, very sensitive to cold temperatures. They simply just don't do well. They don't
be good.
grow. I think we're in the home stretch.
What you got? What do you got there?
Hot fishes.
Little nuggets. Now, these were supposed to be sweet. I can confirm they are not.
Those are what? Banana peppers, dear?
Yeah, these are light your insides on fire spicy. We still gonna eat them.
Still gonna eat them.
Yeah, I would say pretty much anything on these now. There might be a handful. Here, can you take this, dear, for a second?
Yes, dear.
So I'm gonna pick a couple tomatoes.
Okay.
So you'll see, you get a couple of oddball outs. I mean, you'll take these. I'll eat them. Those are all right. But I mean, by this time now, most of the tomatoes kind of rot. So you get some spotting on them, splitting because the temperature changes. And honestly, at that point, they're not very good anymore. That's crazy. I don't think we've ever had tomatoes this late in the season. Like this many tomatoes still ripping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at them all in here. There's only so many tomatoes I can eat. Carrots look real good. All right, let's trade this off.
Okay.
Here, I'll take this from you.
Thank you, dear. Well, I think we're just about finishing up anyway.
Yep.
Like you said, there's only so many tomatoes we can pick, but
Yeah.
we're picking them. If they look orange, yellow, green, some of them are already ripe. So what I'm going to do to try to ripen the under-ripened tomatoes is either put them in a brown paper bag in the windowsill or individually wrap them with newspaper, put them in a box in the basement, and hopefully within a week or two, they will be ready and ripe.
Good choice. Hey y'all, I finally made a guest appearance. I do exist. I am not only the CFO, but also a mental health supporter. So that's really my... So I have many roles other than playing in the dirt and helping out with the garden. But yes, I am real. Hey, really appreciate you guys all supporting my wife. She's fantastic. Absolutely loves doing this for fun. Love all the comments. You guys are super sweet. Keep in touch. Keep following the page. She loves it. See, this is everything. All these tomatoes are only going to be eaten by me. But really appreciate the support. More videos to come for the rest of the season. A lot of stuff that she does in the winter. So keep track of it. Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys.